Hey everybody, it is Mr. Lloyd here, shoutcasting for Overwatch. So we have Penn Manor coming up against Cataclysm here in the Play S best 3 of 5, and we're starting off Ghost. Okay. Alright, so meta, new patch. We're gonna see players playing slightly different than we have in the past. You can see that Imar, who has been our main out today, out ill, which means that instead we are going to have change to the roster. Big Jiffer here on DPS playing May. May is a recent buff. She's going to do a lot more damage, so a lot there. Can do it. And taking the right hand side, trying to hold the high ground, going on to point one. Lucio waiting for his moment to speak. Like Cataclysm brought another Reinhardt comp, a very similar composition, but with more damage end. Ooh, that's an aggressive Reinhardt out of Cataclysm. Can they stay up? Whoa, what a charge. What a charge from Cataclysm's tank. Cataclysm's tank making the most of his damage. Presence. If Penn Manor has been wiped and they're going to have to reset here. First fight. Exciting. So we're coming up the same way, trying to hold ground here. A lot of healing coming out of our team. They get peppered by Cataclysm. Coming around the back end here, and that's 1, 2, 3 picks. Ult coming out of Reinhardt, but Tech comes in and saves Night Pika on Bastion. What a response. Tech there. Tank can protect their team. Right. Pushing up, making space. The Manor has recovered well here. Tech just barely misses the shatter on that Reinhardt, but he comes around, recovers, and that's going to be Cataclysm's attack here. They're going to have to back up and reset here. Without a tank, it's very hard to push in and make progress in Overwatch 2. And Tech is just unstoppable. Coming in and swinging that hammer. Here to clean things up, there is a Lucio from Cataclysm kind of wandering in the back line, care of. Trying to snatch, kill, trying to pick. Looks like Cataclysm's coming through the tunnel here, but they're going to be blocked out by May's wall, and the ultimate there is going to lock the rest out, and that is another one team fight out of nowhere. Ooh, Big Chipper gets a little arrogant, and pays for it. Don't come at Lucio on the map edge. I'll tell you right now, he is. But you know what? That's how we learn. That's how we learn. Get a lot of ultimates. Baptiste, Bastion, a lot of defense ultimates going to let us endure a lot of damage. Night Peak. Oh, Night Peak has decided that there will not be any play from Zenyatta here. A sneaky Reinhardt from Cataclysm. But that is not going to work out. He comes out from Cataclysm and he is escape. He wasn't quite fast enough to Reinhardt. And that is round 1. Ilios map. Fighting. This is actually not. No, this is. Right. So for those of you who don't know, the way that this is played is Ilios, any control map, basically king of the plays with having players essentially trying to contest a central. Now it's actually a best 2 out of 3 experience on this map. What's going to happen is having won the first stage of Ilios, The team now has to win the next stage. The map has changed. Dynamics of it changed. Called Lighthouse. Small space that they're going to fight over. This. Coming around the left-hand side is bringing it. They're using that green fur around him. Well, I believe it's attack speed. Oh, that Tech Knife he does not legs it. Damage is clear. Oh, out goes Night Pika. Reinhardt gets revenge. Whew. All right. Heal cleaning things up, but not the healing and the damage. Hard to say what role he's playing here. Nice long walk back for doing a little dance for us. That's very dance. Cataclysm getting its fight together. Together a push. But we are looking at no ultimate Penn Manor. This might be the opportunity to have something that. Alright, Reinhardt charge stopped by a quick wall from Big Jiffer. They're trying to find an angle, and Big Jiffer goes down, but so does Zenyatta for Cataclysm. Tech trying to make room with the hammer. Has his ultimate. He's ready to go. He's just waiting for some vulnerability. Probably it. Oh, no, he's just going to clean it up the old-fashioned way. But M1W. Out. Back. Holding this. A lot of Brawly-style characters between Reinhardt, Luz, May, so we just fighting those walls protect us. Force Cataclysm to come in, fight us on our. Bastion ult. Damage is dealt, no picks, but he does take down his counterpart on Cataclysm. Almost walled out by Big Chipper. But, up. Shatter comes down. That is Ilios and Manor. Strong start from Cataclysm. Penn Manor quickly covers. Takes momentum. All right. I mean, this was a lot of control that they had over that map edge. Thankfully, Penn Manor quickly figured out they did not want to be. Like we're gonna have a bit of a change then. Roster. 5 foot moon coming in. And we got to change roster to map that we're. That's the have the hero. Next map choice. Cataclysm. They're waiting out. But exactly. Barely getting any sound here. All right, there we go. Let's bring this up. Hello, hello, hello. There we go. All right. So, should be getting around here, waiting for the map choice from Cataclysm. Yep. Mention that put. The team captain's making going for the. I think we Penn Manor. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm getting a little bit of help from Night Pika. So not Night Pika. Sorry, Pat Mooney. They're gonna be operating the mouse so that I can focus on talking. So let's get into it. So similar composition it looks like this time, but Tech is on Junker Queen now, with Steel on Ilari. So Ilari is more of like a damage style DPS, much like the Baptiste was playing before. Baptiste is sort of a damage support hybrid in the way that he plays. While Junker Queen, just as brawly as before. We are ultimately a brawl team. We've tried to play our dive comps. We've tried to play Cammy comps. We're a brawl team. We rush. We rush in. That's what we do. We like to get messy. That's how it is. And there is a grenade from Night Pika. Punishes the route down. Oh, a great dagger out of Tech. Some support coming out from the back here. Large put out the damage. Lucio trying to make space here. That is another pick for Night Pika. Another pick. 4 for Night Pika. Whoa, all right. Knock him off the map one time and he loses it. Escort the bot a little bit. The bot is much like a payload, just trying to move it down the map, get it further than your opponent. We're not going to see an attack defense switch. So some damage coming out of Big Jiffer here, just trying to cover his angles, threaten any approaches with damage. Maybe a convenient headshot. Oop, like headshot, but he still put the damage out. Cataclysms. Bastion takes tank form, fires off some damage. Big Jiffer gets Bastion. Damage coming out, and yep, there it is. Bunker Queen Tech takes him out. They get to the first point. Looks like we have again. CO is out of position here. Commander's responding, just cleared up. Oh no, that was Reaper. Okay. Gifford just ending some headshots. I want to be standing down. Yep. Whoop, whoop. Let's see here. Another great from Junker Queen. Team is kind of split here. We're having to escort the bot even as the other half of the team cuts damage out. Just Lucio and Junker Queen just really running interference here, keeping the entirety of Cataclysm occupied while the rest of the team bot. You can imagine it. This is essentially a 2v4, 2v5. Ilari putting a ton of damage with her ult though. And Reinhardt. Oh my. All right. There it is. Ooh, but we actually lose Tech and IJV. Our Lucio is down, but not good enough for Cataclysm. Not enough. Junum looks like he'd like to help out. Alrighty here. So I'm just going to step out for just a moment here, folks, and then Shunim is going to assist with some shoutcasting here. Oh, hey, how's it going? Doing Shunim? I'm fantastic. So what do you think of the game so far? They did.
They got it under control now.
Yeah, why do you think it is that they came out so shaky? Right. Yeah. Right. Yep.
There's always
Great.
so
Oh.
think about it. The
Yes.
last match,
Yeah. Although that said, I think a little bit of technical skill. Well, I mean, at one point you had, I think, a 4v2 over on the far side with Tech and IJV just like manhandling the entirety of their team while everyone. So I mean, like, I don't think it's just a matter of simplicity. I think it's like clearly there is a skill gap there, manage up once they kind of believed that that was there. Yeah.
ability. But
Yeah. Yep. I'm glad to see it. How about Wyatt there in that opening? By the way, I think it was a 4K for him. Oh, correct.
kept shooting.
He just kept shooting. I hear that his bastion is cracked. That's what I was told last year. It might yes, number one.
Master score only that.
Oh, that's disgusting. I don't know how you have fun doing that. Can I ask you a question? Are you surprised you're not seeing any Sombra either out of our team or the opponent? Yeah, a little too soon. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
an answer
Yep. Yep.
any
Sure.
communication.
Yeah. You kind of, I think, need to go in with a plan of where you're getting out, right? Like, oh, if this doesn't work out, I'm not sticking to this. I'm just exit over to high ground. Yeah, yeah, just to
I
like
like
stick
it.
in there. I think especially
Yeah.
now, like she's just around now. She's not leaving, so she's just putting out damage. Yeah. Sorry, I just
Um,
have to clarify a couple things. Yep. They're also not clear on the rules of bringing in like an alternate hub, and that's kind of the rule. That is something I checked with Play VS part of the season. It actually is fair. It's not 100%. I really prefer the PIA shoot. I think it's much like cleaner, simpler, kind of like doesn't entirely. I don't know. It kind of feels like they just plotted Overwatch in without considering how it plays. But um, yeah, we just have to clear some things. Meantime, yeah, I actually really like I like her on the anti-dive thing, but then you've also got Maze buff coming in here, right? Like is dive even at this point how things are? Yeah, yeah, it's not a significant nerf. It's just have to be a little more thoughtful. That's a lot to ask from Night Pika, I think, and hopefully he can manage. How'd you like the Junker Queen for tech? I know that's not a common choice. I understand.
Great.
Oh yeah, they are missing
Yeah.
you. You still planning to come in and play in the spring? What do you think? Awesome, grand return. Establish yourself as the greatest DPS and all. What that
Hopefully.
means. What that means. Teams we've been playing against, it's in Overwatch 2. I think that it's an inherently volley. Right. Hmm. you rarely see that in high school because it's yeah. Yep. You know what?
Like
I think so. What's the best that you've seen at a Cataclysm? I liked their honestly. I kind of liked their Reinhardt on map one there. He was getting a lot done. Um, well, I mean, he kind of got sloppy then towards the end.
a lot of
That's a fair point. Yeah, I think that they definitely. I think they were just trying to force it to happen.
yeah.
Yeah.
I keep
Yep. It's kind of the eternal battle. I was talking to the JV about this a little bit. That the best way to be playing Overwatch is no matter what you're doing it because you decided consciously to do it, rather than some reactive gameplay, thinking, not even really thinking, but just doing. Um, exactly, and I think that's just like hard to teach in life, right? Like most of life is us just kind of going through our. Rarely do we conscious consider why we're doing. Yeah.
especially over.
Especially Overwatch. Well, I definitely think it applies there, for sure. And so even, I mean, Cataclysm right here even is saying like, hey, you guys are trying like, so Nike, which I assume is young people playing, for we're trying hard. But I mean, the team is very deliberate about like trying to be the best. I like that about. You think it was nice? I took it as Nike, like playing hard. But you know what, dude? Yeah,
But also,
no, you're totally right. He definitely meant nice. He definitely meant nice because it's like, okay, it's been a long day, shoot him.
yeah,
All right. I think we're about to play this round now. It is best 3 out of 5. So we have one more round to go here. I don't know how I feel about 3 out of 5 in the regular season. That seems like a lot. Or
I like it.
you do? Fair. I guess I see what you're saying. I guess from my perspective, like we know that there's playoffs. When that's when like things start to get regular season shakes it out. Win rate kind of gets you where you play so many. All right,
I think
think so. But Dorado. Thoughts on Dorado? On
this
defense or
game
offense? Yeah.
mostly
Yeah. Yeah. Are you
using.
are you talking about access to high ground and how that kind of plays out? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, you're trying to decide then, are we coming down over top behind him? Are we coming around on the side there? Do we just drive right down on top? Yeah.
And it's
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Overwatch.
Right. So it looks like they're going for just like picks now, right? Sojourn, Sojourn, and Mercy. Yeah. Yep. I mean, really, he's just picking up anyone that is getting behind Tech a little bit, which is Tech's plan. Oh, not to the rescue. Yep. So imagine your Cataclysm. How do you coach the team to deal with this situation? What do they need? Yeah. Yep. Right. Yep. Probably damage boost. That guy. That guy. Tell ya. Yeah. Yep. Just almost again. Really just kind of creating, like taking advantage of the chase that Tech is creating, the chaos he brings all. Well, I mean, like you said, you need the right characters to achieve that. Well, kind of ignores a lot of the roster. Cheetah, Cheetah kind of makes a little bit of sense, and Samba. Really, if they wanted to, they could focus this, right? They could decide we're going to kill Wrecking Ball. Yeah. Maybe Tech's gonna have to. Oh, she's coming for him, but yep, can't do it alone. Yep. Yeah, I'm not sure about the mines there, but I think he just figured, hey, just make sure that this Bastion repositioning himself a little. And yeah, we're a little out of position here, actually. Two of us in the rear. Commander's gonna have to back up. Not that time. And here comes the blade again, and oh, up. He is wandering around underneath. I'm not sure what. No, what I think I see the frustration you were talking about. Tough. He has been really bearing the brunt here, but he's pretty good at maneuvering out when he needs. Supports are with him. Yep. Nope. Just in case. And there it is. 29.49 meters. Well, yeah. I mean, probably also good game. It's gonna be hard for Class. Need to at least grab a point, something you can hold off on, force an overtime on. Without that, it's a lot of time. You know what I'll note though? IJV did die that game. Did he's got a death on the roster. Now we're gonna have a conversation later. Maybe a few push-ups. Turn for that, I think. You're the one who came in every day last year wanting to play soccer. All right. Okay, so I think Tech is using this as an opportunity to experiment a little bit with his tank choices, which I like to see. We talked a little bit about how this season is maybe a learning season for us in a lot of respects, taking some time to try some things out, loosen up a little. The match, which I think at this point we're in such a commanding position, it's fine for us to experiment, try some things. Uh, Not huge on it. Playing Roadhog. He's got the golden gun, shoot him. I mean, how can you? So we've got Symmetra, so we're teleporting forward. All right. Okay. Well, that's all right. So we're going under. You talked before. You talked before about yeah. Team is executing a plan. This is just a little goon squad running around and getting picks. Yep. Do they remember that they're on attack, not defense? They think they need. What in the? Yep. Uh, it is just as you said, shoot 'em. They. Okay. All right. Okay. Uh, it's as you said. There's a lot of ways to attack these points, and they just took a sort of a non-straightforward approach that they were not prepared. Good game. Whatever rizzed up means, that's what they. All right, let's see steal here. Yeah, I'll totally get it. Like he's investigating the top 500. Is that the idea? All right. Well that. Wow, we didn't get your sound. Didn't pick it up. I thought it was. That is absolutely tragic. That means it sounds like I'm losing my mind. I need to go back and listen to this. I apologize for that. We're on the Rocket League setup right now for some reason. Watch setup just not sure what's going on there. Apologies for that, Shootum. Thanks for joining in for that though. You gave me a lot to think about. Yeah. You know what, audience? You really missed out on an intelligent mind breaking down the game. But just take my word for it. You learned a lot, right? All right. Fantastic. We'll figure that out next time. All right, guys. See ya. Thanks everyone for coming out, and thanks to Cataclysm for the game. They were fantastic.